I'm Ashish Solanki, and I have graduated in mechanical engineering from Vellore Institute of Technology in 2016. Thereafter, I joined an India's automotive largest manufacturing firm, that is Maruti Suzuki. And from 2016 onwards, I'm working as a as a mechanical engineer in this industry. And currently, my job role designation is deputy manager. And after working for 6-7 years, I realized that I need a global exposure and wanted a little bit of technical job role. So I started to prepare for GMAT, and after preparing for around 8 months or around a year, I gave my GMAT. Earlier, I joined few online courses for preparation for the GMAT, and the problem was that my doubts were never got cleared. So after joining VerbalHub, Hassan Raja sir was with me. So every daily we used to have a session for around half or more than that, so on an hour or more than that. So I used to ask each and every question, and used to give me the pinpoint clarity and approach where what I was lacking, and what I should, in which area I should improve. So it was a good experience for 1 month, and I think I have improved in that 1 month only with Hassan Raja sir. So it was a good experience. I think if I would have come I think 4 or 5 months before, so my score would have been much better. I think that my time would not have been wasted. So I would just like to say thank you to him for this. For achieving Q51 in quant, I can suggest that you can in the last hour, in the last day, or in the last few days, you can just practice each and every question of every variety, maybe 1 or 2 questions of every variety. So that will cover the whole range of questions, and you can definitely expect at least Q50 or Q51. Q50 and Q51 are achievable. It's easily achievable just by spending. If you are a working professional, just spending 1 or 1.5 hours a day, it is easily achievable. Just you need to practice the variety of questions, and it will definitely will definitely achieve it. In my each and every mock, I was getting Q50 only, but in the last day, I got Q49. I didn't practice the few questions because I was confident also, and I was getting that score in my test also. So I thought that I will be getting it, but I missed my 1 point in that. For preparing for RC, if we say, uh, you need to get the structure of the whole passage. What's the introduction, what's the main body, where's the conclusion, and how the passages are connecting. So this kind of structuring will gives the whole idea of the passage, in which direction the author can ask the questions. So in RC, in my every approach, the first thing was that only to identify the structure. What are the things which are mentioned, and the second thing is we need to just remember the words, few keywords, in which paragraph these keywords are written, because we don't have much time whenever we have the questions in front. So we will just read the questions, and by the question itself, we need to, in the whole paragraph, we need to search where that word is written, or from where this question has been framed. So if we remember what has been written where, and we know the structure, then it will be quite helpful in RC. This is what I have experienced. In CR, I believe that if we practice more and more number of questions, we will get a kind of pattern. I mean, not all questions are of repetitive nature, but you will get at least some idea in which direction the question framer can think to confuse you, or kind of to change the reasoning. In CR, it's always like you need to practice more, and then you will be able to think in what direction what could happen, and what to you need to attack the author's mind, what he can be expecting, or how he what kind of errors he would have generated in, and what he has kept in mind while framing this question. So in CR it's like that. And in SC in SC was my weakest when I come to VerbalHub. So in SC, I think there are few set of rules. You need to get the rules first, and do not focus much. What my problem was, I used to focus more on the meaning itself, and there was what I lost my time. So if just by reading one in one go, or in one or two go, if the meaning is not clear, then whatever idea you are getting, just go to other things, other strategies that you would have prepared to check, because losing time on meaning will not fetch you marks, and it will not add you. So in SC there are some set of rules. For modifiers there are some rules. What for parallelism there are some rules. So all these rules should be clear to you, and by applying them you can excel. I think so. Steps na, it depends upon the level of the person, what amount of verbal aptitude, or how much is the command he's having over the English language. It will definitely depend how much in, because uh, if you are very good in English, then definitely you'll be understanding much more easily, which I am not a regular reader in English or something. मेरा हमेशा से ही I mean my lowest scoring in 10th standard is English only, lowest scores in 60s. Okay, बाकी मेरा सब 90s में था, but this is 60s only. So if someone is good in English, then he will the amount of time to understand the whole meaning, the whole argument will be very less for him. And based on him, then he can expect how to dissect the argument, and what the author is suggesting. First thing is that. Second thing is that do not underestimate GMAT. कि the syllabus is very less. So if we have cracked other competitive exams in 6 months or 8 months, then it will be a cakewalk. It is not going to work in that way. It didn't work for me. That's why I'm saying I took around 8 to 9 months trying different exercises coding center, and I told you I was scoring in all those around 35, 36, but in the main exam it was in 20. So I know how does it feel after giving 8, 9 months and the result is zero in the main exam. I know literally zero in the main exam. So give time to GMAT. Do not underestimate it, and if possible, I will say rather I will say that better to have some coach, because the fees is not that high also. What you are paying here, the same amount of fee you have to actually, look, when I came to VerbalHub, I had only 1 month. Only 1 month. I told them I had only 1 month. These are my scores, and we need to do it in 1 month. If they are confident enough, then I will come to you. So this was very, very straightforward, and but I told them. They told that they didn't told that it is possible and they will make it happen. They didn't go give any false hope. They told that they will work with me, and if they will be spending few amounts of hour, if I am working in the right direction, we may see the positive result. That's why I joined, because I do not wanted someone to say yes, it will happen. Come, I will give you 700 school. I do not wanted it, because I do not wanted it. I just wanted the same. Only thing was that they will with me. They will be with me to support me and to guide me, and in every hour they will be available. We can plan, and the verbal teacher who was teaching me also has supported me for the 1 month continuously, and I feel it was a worth investment for 1 month or whatever amount. It was a worth investment.